Hi and welcome, I'm Mikael, and for 40 years ago I built this aeroplane. There was an ad in a hobby magazine and there was a guy, maybe two guys, who built this aeroplane, and it was a drawing, so I built one for myself. And it could be one of the first electric airplane, at least in Sweden. And it was equipped with this brushed 600 motor and nickel cadmium batteries, and I keep them of some reason, maybe for this video. But now there's a brushless motor and lithium batteries, of course. And it was only 3-channel throttle airlines and elevator, so no rudder. And for a few years ago I started to fly with safe, and I really like it. So on this transmitter I make a modification. This bottom is connected to the A switch, so if I move the A switch,
safe mode.
Now I'm in safe, and see if I can show maybe on the elevator. So I'm in safe now if I want to do aerobatics.
AS3X mode. Safe mode.
And back to safe. And of course this could be a panic bottom as well, but I like it this way. And back in the days, maybe half years later, there was another ad in the same magazine, same guy or guys, and this time it was a sailing plane, a glider, and a drawing, and I built this as well. And it's a wingspan about it's a 1.5 meter, and in the beginning there was no airlines, so I put on airlines. I did it a few years ago. It was hard to get out of banks, so I put on it. And last time I was flying, I'm gonna show it in a video, I was in a close contact with a beach volleyball equipment. Something happened to the elevator, so I have something I had to repair, and I'm gonna show it, and also show how I make this painting on both those airplanes. It's actually not paint. And the glider is called Volta. No, the glider is called Ampere, and this is Volta. So I'm going to show what's happened in 40 years, and it's mostly the batteries. So this nickel cadmium battery, 1400 milliamps, 8.4 volts, 7 cells. It weighs 542 gram. If I compare with this 11.11 volts, 1300 lithium battery, 108 gram, and the motor, maybe this is a little bit stronger than the brushless motor, but the weight is, I don't need so strong motor. It's almost 200 gram. The brushless almost 70 gram, and the ESC, this was actually one of the guys that designed this airplane. They also designed this ESC. I don't know if you can buy them in those days, and you can buy it as a kit from the guy if you want. I don't know how many amps. I put in a Beck, it was no Beck from the beginning. It's 31 gram, and this is an old brushless ESC. 16 gram is 12 amp, but I use 20 amps in the airplane, the Volta airplane. So if I put all together, so this is 7 772 gram, and something else in Ross. I don't really know how to read this. Back to gram. And in this is 192 gram and 634, you say so? Yes. So the old equipment in the aeroplane is 1085 gram, and this new equipment is 506 gram in the aeroplane. So it's less than half the weight with these new things, and it's even higher voltage on this battery. So it's a little bit windy today. I think we will see if I can fly in this wind. Wait. No aerobatic today in this wind. Oops. Rough landing. So, and the landing gear, no problem, but it's a little bit rough. So full throttle. Maybe a loop. Not in the water. I have no rudder, so I don't know if I can make a turn. No. There's no rudder on this plane. So this is the last day on the ice, I think. It's spring ice. Maybe I can show the ice condition. It's thick ice, but not on top. Oh, where are you going? Come back. Come back, your little airplane. Windy. Now it's a glide plane. I can hardly see it. It actually can glide. So you can do it once again. Try to glide. Oops. It's glide quite well. will be enough with this wind. Oops. Come here for landing, please. You won't land? Yeah, please land. Please land. It's a brake. On my landing gear I have a brake on it. So I think this will be enough for today. Oops. I'm a little bit afraid of this ladder. And not going the prop in the ice. Oh shit, something's wrong with the elevator. I don't get altitude and I go into the, what you call it, fucking thing you play volleyball with. Something happened to the elevator. That's not so much obstacles, but you have to go to an obstacle. It's a crack in the wing. Oh no. Oh no. Well. Yeah. What's happened to the elevator? It's down rather. Elevator is down rather some reason. So now you can look what's inside the wing. Yeah. So now I have something to fix. It's not that damage. It is hard to get it invisible. So I'm going to repair this damage in the Ampere glider. I'm not going to show the whole process. It could be boring perhaps. So I mostly want to show the paint work. How this is very thin balsa. Sometime later Now I have fixed it. And I'm going to have some color on, and I use this Rembrandt's soft pastels, and I do it in this way so we get the right color. It was 30 years ago, so I'm not sure, but maybe. And a little of this perhaps. See how it looks. Just take your finger. A little more. Maybe a little bit on this as well. It's going to be darker later on, so it's a little bit hard to do this. You can also do it directly. Maybe it works. On the other side. Maybe this one. I think a little of this. On a clean finger. Paris. Exactly. No. Maybe, baby. So this wing, it's something called, at least in Swedish, saponlack. Maybe it's the same in English. But now I'm gonna use fixative instead. And it's gonna be a little bit darker. Well, they're not really the same color, but I can live with that. It's a 40 years old airplane and I crash a lot with it. So just for an example, I have This piece of balsa. And if you want to go from red to yellow, so for instance, boom. It's just an example. I can take a little of this as well. On this yellow. And a clean finger. A little bit more yellow in the hand. A little bit more red in the beginning. And some fixative. So that's the way to do it, and I think this is not so heavy doing it this way. That's all. Thank you.